Hi everybody, DJ Rick at NAMM here with DJ Lars talking about another fantastic product. As a mobile DJ myself, anything that's 19-inch rack mountable is near and dear to my heart. So we're going to talk about the DJM-5000, why it's important to mobile DJs and what's unique about it. Lars, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Rick. So this is the DJM-5000, Pioneer's newest mixer. In terms of sound quality, it's just as good as a DJM-800 or DJM-1000. It has full digital circuitry. It's a 4-channel mixer, and it has a very elaborate microphone section over here that might be interesting to the mobile DJs. You have 3 microphone inputs, and on the 2 main mic inputs, you have not only a 3-band EQ, but also a mic effect section. So you have reverb, echo and verb, octaver, and pitch. Now you can, once you turn your microphones on over here, you can control the volume of it right here, and you can control the level of effect with this knob right here. So if I select my reverb, I can have a little bit of reverb on microphone 1, and I can have a lot of reverb on microphone 2. Another very cool feature is the improved talkover function. Talkover in normal mode, the way it works is, if I'm not talking into the mic, my music is playing at full volume. Once I start talking into the mic, it's going to drop the volume down. It's not going to kill it completely, it's going to drop the volume. If you go into advanced mode, what it does, instead of dropping the music on all frequency bands, it only drops it in like the roughly 1 kilohertz frequency range. So the bass and the highs are still playing, but the range where vocals are typically located, which is 1 kilohertz, that frequency drops down. So you're interrupting the flow of the music a lot less with the advanced talkover mode. Now, if you go over here, you will see that it says USB 1.2, USB 3.4, and USB 5.6. This is the first Pioneer mixer that actually has a sound card built in. So, for example, if you're using our controller, the SAPC1, you can connect it directly to the DJM-5000 and use the sound card that's built in here. So you can use that to control virtual DJ or Tractor or any of those kinds of applications. Another interesting feature on the 5000 is the zone output. I can assign which channel I want to output to the zone. So what I could, for example, do is have my main mix on channels 1, 2, and 3 going out to the master. And on channel 4, I have maybe an iPod connected. I assign channel 4 right here to my zone, and then I'm outputting that to a separate room. So if I have maybe a dinner party with some quieter music in a separate room, I can use the zone output for that. Now moving on to the MEP-7000. Down here is the tray where I input my discs. So this plays CDs, CD-ROMs, and DVD-ROMs. I also have a USB input here, and then I have another USB input in the back of the MEP. So what I would use this USB Type A port for is to connect an external hard drive or a USB stick, and then there's a Type B port in the back that I can connect the computer to. So right now, if I go into browse mode, I can select either disk 1, disk 2, USB port 1 and 2, or the USB Type B port, which is in the back, where I have my PC connected. So right now I have disk 2 selected. I press this down, and now I can select if I want this to be played back on player A or player B. I select player B, and now it's loaded up right here. I press play, and it plays back. My time display and all that information is here, and right here it gives me the name of the track. Now I can also scratch it if I go into scratch mode. I have regular scratch mode, the transform scratch mode, which sounds like I'm scratching and at the same time transforming with my crossfader, and then the bubble scratch mode. If I turn this from scratch to jog break, I now have the jet effect, which is a flanger, the roll effect, and the wah, which is a high pass or a low pass filter. Now if I go into mix mode over here, I actually can select auto mix functions. So what I can do is set up a playlist. Let's say I'm entertaining my crowd. I have to walk to the dance floor with a microphone for like 10-15 minutes, and I have to step away from my DJ station. So I can create a playlist, and I can select the mix I want to occur between the songs. So I have a cut-in, a zip, an echo, and a crossfade. And the crossfade can even be BPM sync. So I turn BPM sync on, I turn crossfade on, and then it'll automatically crossfade over once the track that's currently playing hits 30 seconds left. And then if you go into utility mode, there are a whole bunch of things you can set up right here. You can change the brightness of your LCD, the brightness of your OEL, which is that display right here, and also the brightness of your LEDs, which are those right there. And now if I go into TV standard, I can output NTSC and PAL. And what that is for is the MEP-7000 is also a karaoke machine. So that's what the video port is for. The video port will mimic exactly what's viewable right here. So if I go into karaoke mode, the text will be displayed right here. If I'm playing back a CDG, and I can see the text, and then the monitor I could have a composite video cable going to the monitor, which is 20, 30, 40 feet away, and that's where my karaoke station is set up. And so you can use this as a full-fledged karaoke station as well. So that's the MEP-7000 and DJM-5000 here at the Pioneer booth at NAMM.
Awesome. Lars, can you touch on this side of the mixer as well, what the maximizer does, and also some DJs have commented to us that the DJM-5000 lacks the effects section for the main mix, and I assume you can hook up a Pioneer EFX500 and EFX1000 with that send and return, and thus giving you the effects in case you want those in your mix, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. You have a sender return loop here. Those are quarter-inch inputs in the back. So if you have an effects unit, EFX500, EFX1000, or an effects unit by a different manufacturer, you can simply send that in and turn it on off right here, and control the level of it with this one here. Now the sound maximizer is something that we purposely put in here for DJs who play back a lot of compressed files like MP3s. So what Dynamics does is it adds loudness, it adds some low end, and clarity adds some high end. So if you have a digital file that sounds kind of thin, you can beefen it up using the sound maximizer.
Awesome. Lars, thanks for your time today. Appreciate it.
Excellent. Thank you.